back. Here's a guy who's really in demand, one of the big movie stars around, does lots of television, does everything, actually. The ladies don't want to hear me say all the things. You want to see him, don't you? You want to meet him. Welcome, Jeff Goldblum. This is tall night tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the land of the giants. How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah.
Did you have any idea that Jurassic Park could ever be that big, that mega?
Oh gosh, no, not that big. No. It's a phenomenon. I mean, I read the book and the script. Dinosaurs and Steven Spielberg seemed the perfect choice to make something very popular, but not like this.
It's big. It's
Big.
It's the biggest of all time at the box office.
Yeah, just this last week, it surpassed E.T. as the biggest worldwide grossing movie of all time.
Jurassic Park, you met your lady, or the current lady in your life. Did your eyes meet across a crowded dinosaur? Well, suddenly,
I was struck by her immediately. I'd been a fan of hers, Rambling Rose, I'm sure you've seen, and those David Lynch movies. She's such a startlingly brilliant actress, and so beautiful in person. I was just struck with her immediately. And we went through this fun shoot together, and really after the shoot finished, got together.
Is Laura Dern aware, are you aware, that ladies flip their lids when your name is mentioned? I don't want to put you on the spot here.
I'm not sure if it's true, but it's very flattering.
Is it true, girls?
But it's very flattering. Thank you.
You have many talents. You have many talents. You're a musician.
Yes, sir.
In fact, in a movie recently, you play piano, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do. Jazz piano.
But they wouldn't let you play that in the movie.
Oh, yeah. I just shot this movie called Lush Life. It was a script for I did it finally with Forrest Whitaker, who was a brilliant actor, and Kathy Baker. He and I are best friends in current-day Manhattan, and we're jazz musicians, and it calls for me to be a jazz saxophonist. He's a jazz trumpeter. And I said, oh, I love this script, but maybe, I play piano. Why don't I play piano in the movie? They thought about it, and they said, no, we want you to be a saxophonist. It's sexier, and we want you and he to do solos, stand by each other, your best friends, So I had to learn saxophone over the course of a month and kind of fake it,
The talent in you, I mean, musician, acting. In fact, you teach acting in Hollywood, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I do for the last several years. Whenever I'm off, I teach a class.
This is potentials and students coming to you for...
Yeah, mostly
guidance.
mostly new students. Yeah, these acting classes.
Can you tell quickly whether someone's got it, the ability? Is there a test?
No, there's no test or formula. It's a teaching. It's an instinctual thing, like acting. Teaching is a feeling and an intuitive and an instinctual thing for me, in my experience. And so what I see in a student is, it's my feeling. And sometimes I get a feeling, yes, that I get excited about them, that I see something in them. But you never know. There are things in people that take time and that are dormant and that you don't know. And over a period of time, come to the surface and blossom. I find that real exciting, too.
Could you teach me? Could you give me any acting hints? I'd like to be an actor.
No.
We all would. Any youngsters are out there? What would be semi-serious here? Be serious. What do they need to do? What do they need to, if they want to be an actor or an actress, what's the first qualification?
Well, study. I'd say get into a class and try to do it, and try to do it. And it takes talent, but it's a very particular talent. Acting is simple. It's getting into a made-up situation and living it out, experiencing it out as if it's real.
As simple as that.
It's as simple as that. And
we can all become film stars. If that were true, that can't be true.
Well, no. Some people have a taste for that, have a flair for it, have a talent for it, or just have an appetite for it. They want to somehow, real life, they just want to get into this artful little setup where it's make-believe. You're now my brother, or you're my dad, or you're my teacher or something, and we have this situation, and we want to, if we're an actor, we want to play that out and have that experience as if that's true. That's a little quirky. I don't know. You have to be a little crazy to do that, or I don't know, something, but it's a particular appetite that makes you want to do that.
There's another facet to you. I think you've got this affinity with comedy. I see you back home in the UK dabbling in it. I saw you on Saturday Night Live, and I got the feeling that, you know, you would possibly like to be a stand-up comic. Is that something that you nurse here?
Not really. Not.
Wrong again.
Not really, but kind of right. Because when I was a kid, I think one of the first, little ways that I imagined myself doing some of this was maybe being a comedian. I used to watch talk shows, in America all afternoon, and then I used to tell my parents the jokes, that I'd heard that afternoon. I thought, I thought about it, but then once I kind of knew about acting, and now I'm acting's challenging.
I don't think that people laugh at good-looking guys, though, actually. It's been my problem all my life. Next time you're in the UK, will you come over and see us?
Yes, I will. I'd be flattered.
Well, we were very glad you popped in. Look at the ladies. They're all looking kind of glassy-eyed here. But I'm going to have to let him go. Will you thank Jeff Goldblum, ladies and gentlemen?
Thank you very much. Thank you.